Hey everyone, I'm Donna. Okay, let's just talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Is a robot going to take my job? Look, a new report from the World Economic Forum dropped some numbers that are, well, they're a little scary. But I promise you, this isn't a story about fear. It's a story about getting ready. So let's dive in. Right off the bat, here's the big number that's got everyone talking. By 2027, the global job market is projected to see a net loss of 14 million jobs. And yeah, seeing a number like that, it's enough to make your stomach drop. I get it. But hang on, because that number doesn't tell the whole story.
So, here's the deal. It's not like those 14 million jobs are just gonna, poof, vanish into thin air. What the report actually says is that 69 million new jobs will be created, while about 83 million are eliminated. You see, this isn't just a loss, it's a massive shift. It's a fundamental reshuffling of the deck in the world of work.
This whole thing really reminds me of that old fable, right? The grasshopper who just played his fiddle all summer long, having a great time, while the little ant was methodically working, storing up food for the winter. Well, when winter came, we all know who was ready. Right now, ignoring these huge tech trends, that's choosing to be the grasshopper. And trust me, winter is coming. The choice is yours.
Now, before we all get too panicked, it is so important to remember that this kind of disruption, it's not new. Not at all. Believe it or not, we've been here before. Huge technological shifts have always changed the skills we need to succeed, and history actually offers a pretty powerful and, frankly, a really reassuring lesson. Just look at this journey. Back in the 50s, all you really needed was basic reading and math to have a good career. Then, fast forward to the 90s. If you couldn't use Microsoft Word or Excel, you were seriously falling behind. Well, here we are in the 2020s, and learning to use AI tools in your workflow, it's just the next logical step. This isn't some apocalypse, it's just adaptation.
And this just illustrates the point perfectly. I mean, you can just picture it, right? These massive, room-sized mainframe computers with these highly specialized operators who were totally convinced that the personal computer was just some silly little toy. And we all know how that story ended, don't we? The folks who refused to adapt got left behind. So let me ask you, don't be a mainframe operator in a PC world.
Okay, so this brings us to the single most important mindset shift you can make right now. It is past time to stop seeing AI as this big, scary enemy that's coming to replace you and start seeing it for what it is, an incredibly powerful new tool that's here to help you. This right here is the real definition of AI in the workplace. It's not about making humans obsolete, it's about making us more powerful, more capable. Think about it. It handles the boring, the repetitive, the tasks that drain your energy, so that you can focus your uniquely human brain on strategy, creativity, and solving complex problems. Seriously, let the robots do the boring stuff. I absolutely love this quote because it just cuts right to the heart of it. Let's be real for a second. Do you really want to spend 8 hours a day manually entering data into a spreadsheet or sorting through thousands of files? AI is automating the tasks that, frankly, we were always too good for anyway. Your real value is in your mind. So at the end of the day, how you navigate this whole new world, it really just boils down to an internal choice. And there's this old, beautiful parable about two wolves that I think just perfectly captures the decision that's in front of you right now. The story goes that there are two wolves, and they're always fighting inside of you. One is the wolf of fear, of inaction, negativity, and stagnation. But the other one, that's the wolf of hope, action, learning, and growth. And when the child in the story asks, "Grandfather, which wolf wins?" the answer is so simple and so powerful: the one you feed. Your entire career trajectory depends on which of these mindsets you choose to nourish. And let's be clear, feeding that wolf of hope, that's not a passive thing. It demands action, real, concrete, decisive action. It means learning new things, adapting your skills, and making sure your entire professional brand is ready for this new reality. And a huge piece of that brand is your resume. But today, your first hurdle isn't even a person. It's getting past the screening robots. And if you're thinking about how to take that first step, I want to tell you about our sponsor, mobilecv.ai. Here's a shocking fact for you. 75% of resumes get rejected automatically by bots, the applicant tracking systems, before a human being ever lays eyes on them. MobileCV.ai uses powerful AI to turn your existing documents, your old resume, your LinkedIn profile, whatever, into a perfectly formatted bot-beating resume in like 60 seconds.
It's a super practical way to use AI to beat the AI. Best part? They give you 3 free credits just to start, and there's no subscription. It's the perfect way to start feeding that wolf of hope, like today. Okay, so we've looked at the big scary numbers, we've looked at the history, and we've talked about the mindset. Now, let's pull this all together into a simple, straightforward plan to make sure you're not just surviving, but actually thriving in the age of AI.
Here it is, your action plan. Step 1, you have to commit to being the ant, not the grasshopper. Be proactive. Step 2, start playing around with AI tools in your field. You don't have to become an expert overnight, just start learning. If you're in marketing, check out some AI content creators. If you're an analyst, look at AI-powered data tools. Just get your hands dirty. And third, modernize your brand. Make sure your resume, your LinkedIn, everything about you signals that you are ready for the future of work.
And so, that's what I'll leave you with. That one simple but incredibly powerful question. The future isn't something that just happens to you. It's something you build, one choice, one action at a time. The tools are here. The path forward is clear. The only question left is, which wolf will you feed?